once again, people. Welcome to the QC project once more. This time around, we're going to be checking out something by Jonathan Abram, aka Shambo, aka Procedure. We've seen some of them that he's made before, but this time around, we're checking out the lava gun that he mentioned in the past. So yeah, it kind of looks like the plasma gun from Doom, basically. And I just realized I didn't actually do any of the stuff that was required to actually get this whole thing working. I feel proud of myself for my inability to remember this stuff. But yeah, I shall try and compile it out while talking to you guys. Anyway, let's see here. It rapidly shoots lava, which takes a cell for every ball, which eventually splashes spectacularly. Whatever God's name all that means, that sounds like basically the lava that, like, Chthon would fire. So I'm going to assume that is what we're kind of working with over here. Oh, I think I just accidentally deleted something. Yeah, there we are. Okay, so anyway, I was trying to say, damage is just over a shotgun, and it is under a double-barreled shotgun. So it's kind of like balanced in the middle of those two, as said. Let's see here. Yeah, it's hard to talk and try and like make sure I'm doing the right thing. It's like I'm very likely to mess up if I like talk too much. So I'm trying to like focus on that while doing this. And as you see, that's kind of like somewhat working on both sides, while at the same time not really working. So anyway, let's see here. Where were we going? So yeah, it tells us how to install it, which is what I'm trying to do right now. We're almost there. Got it already like ready for the compiler, so I'll run that out. He's talking about Viola there. As always, homage, praise, and worship to the guys at id for making a great game, putting the player first because they're players, and for being really... Well, that was sudden. That was sudden. That was sudden. Let's do that again, because that was weird. That was very weird. And I feel concerned about that. So anyway, yeah, as he was saying, for putting the player first, because they're players, and for being really slick programmers. And again, 10 times the id for the plasma sound. So apparently he's using the plasma gun sound from Doom, and that's what kind of like the whole custom sound there is about. So yeah, I have that hopefully working. That should be there, and I just got the Proxar DAT set up, so we have everything ready to go. He also made a power axe that's nearly everyone made this one, and that's electrocutes upon contact with flesh, stone, and metal. That one he didn't actually release to public. Proximity mines, better than entropy mines, explode when detecting anyone in range. We've seen plenty of those. Home and sticky missiles. Stick up your enemy's butt and explode a while later. We saw those as well. He's also talking about sabotage dogs. Quake HQ has come with a cruel new weapon. They implant bombs inside the dogs' heads that detonate when the dog is really angry, such as when they're biting or jumping at someone. But then again, we haven't seen that one yet, and I'm not sure if that one will be released at this time or if that's still in the work. It's coming soon. So, anyway, this, single player is mostly just for testing here. Cooperative is mostly just like cheating with this, because it's more of a powered and whatnot. It's mostly made for deathmatch, therefore. That's really the entire point of this. And yeah, sometimes when you shoot a switch, it doesn't detect it. Rather weird. But yeah, in July, August, almost every day he's in Quake or Quake C. The rest of the year, same place on Fridays. Talks about where he is in Israel. And that's pretty much it. Just a bunch of stuff about him and this guy who we've seen in several different files in the past. And like I said, we're doing this one now, which allows us to shoot lava guns. So let's see what in God's name it looks like. Get this under the way so we can get past this one and find the excitement of this thing. Stupid question, but what does the lava gun replace? That is a stupid question. I'm assuming the nail gun, if I was right. Or maybe it fires like the thunderbolt. Aha, here we are! It fires the nail gun, and as you see, it uses 1 cell per every fire. Fires a fireball, and bursts apart into a red burst of stuff. But yeah, it doesn't actually change client.qc, which in turn means there is no custom messages for this. It's just a little bit of a replacer. It's not actually a new weapon, sadly. So, yeah, that's all thing. You know, yeah, if you look at it like this, I should be able to find the super nail gun thing. But yeah, I'm not sure if actually, what's that message about? Let's actually try and like check out. If I can, let's find the lava gun message and see if like there's anything under items. Well, that didn't really tell me much of anything. I mean, I'm assuming that would be something. But yeah, like I said, I'm trying to like think. Oh no, it's still there, punctured by all that. So yeah, it's all there. It's all the same thing. Yeah, as I figured, as I was trying to say before. Okay, so you basically fire one. Really freaking overpowered. Like I said, it causes a little bit more damage than the regular shotgun, but less than the double-barreled. That puts it about like 30 damage or so. That sounds about right. So you see, very flashy. Let's try like a more powerful scenario. So I've been doing lately, let's do it here because this is a great way of telling the damage that it's causing. So you see, it's not actually causing splash damage. Seems to be like 5 shots, which would actually put it like 40 damage. No, it causes about 6, which is about 30. So yeah, it's 6 shots, kills Noga. 1, 2, 3. 3 shots against the Scrag, which has about like 80 health, and therefore that'd be right. If it was 2 shots, yeah. So yeah, it's about like 30, like I said. You fire it, causes 30 damage. And here we are! Plasma gun goodness. So yeah, you want the plasma gun from Doom? Is it somewhat there? Is it actually, is that even legal to actually transfer that file? Now that I think about it, the plasma gun from Doom has a sound that it's not in the shareware. The plasma gun is in the registered version of Doom, not part of the shareware. So I'm wondering if that's even legal to do what he did. That's actually a rather curious one, because yeah, that's not part of the shareware. That's a registered gun. So I'm really curious if the resource is supposed to be transferred over like that. That's rather curious. Anyway, thank you all for watching as usual. It's been an adventure, and I guess I shall see you all, well, next time.